Hello and welcome to Cami Designs, and I'm going to show you how to knit on a budget using stuff you can get at the Dollar Tree. Yes, the Dollar Tree. So you can get a set of needles, and it's $1.25. And then I got 2 skeins of yarn at my Dollar Tree, and I picked pink just because I like the color pink. But they have loads of different colors, and they've got cotton yarn. And I really like it. I've made a lot of my projects with Dollar Tree yarn. It's really soft and it's easy to work with. So this is called Just Premier, Just Active Worst Weight. And it is a size 4, and this is 109 yards. It is acrylic and polyester, and the color, if you're wondering, is called Carnation. You can also get it, if your Dollar Tree does not carry it, you can also go to their website, premieryarns.com, and you can get it on there for $1. Now, I'm going to show you how to knit a simple headband using just Dollar Tree knitting supplies. So it looks like they taped it down. I'm not sure I'm going to like that, but we will see. Make sure my knitting needles are not sticky after this. They are a little bit. Not so bad. Hopefully I won't be using that end. If not, you could probably take maybe some soap and water and wash that off. Or just rub them and maybe it'll come off. Yeah, it looks like it's coming off just by me rubbing my fingers on it. Okay, these are plastic. So they do have some bend to it. So I will have to see about that. Now, I'm going to do a simple headband. So, in this yarn, you might be able to find a center to pull it out, but most of the time I've not been able to find the center, so I just knit from the outside. Now, I'm going to do a cast on, and I need about 25 stitches for this. So I'm just going to try to do a long tail cast on. Give me some extra yarn here. And this headband might only use 1 skein. So you could get away with only spending $2.50 before tax. Okay, so a long tail cast on, I just need 1 of these needles. And these are quite large needles. They are very long. I don't know how long, but we can measure it to see. Get my little tape measure here. And this is about a 13-inch knitting needle. So it's fairly large. And this is a size 5mm. So this is an 8. Okay, so I'm going to do my long tail cast on. So I do it like this. Yeah. So if you want to get into knitting but you're not sure if you're going to like it, this is a perfect way to see. Because spending under $5 to knit something to see if you even like it is a good deal in my opinion. So I'm doing a long tail cast on, and I'm doing it kind of fast because I don't want this video to take a long time. But if you want to know a long tail cast on, you can go to my channel and see I have a video doing it a lot slower and explaining how to do it. Let's see. 13. There's 20. So I can see that it they seem to knit up really well. I do knit on really tightly. If you don't like to knit on tightly, but you tend to have a problem with knitting on tightly, you can use 2 needles held together to do your cast on. And it would look just like how you would normally do it. You just use 2 needles instead of 1. But I don't mind a tight cast on, so I'm fine with just 1 needle. And I lost count, so now I gotta count it again. 24. So here's 25. Okay. And that looks like a good size. Now for this one, I'm just going to knit every other row. So it's going to be a rib. So I'm going to knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1 through the whole thing, which seems kind of tedious at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. So I'm going to slide my stitches down here, knit 1, I'm going to purl. So had to make sure my yarn is in the front here. Now I've got to go to the back because I'm going to knit. These needles are a little long, I've noticed, and so it takes me some getting used to. But I know a lot of people who have learned to knit using long needles. But for $1, I guess you can't really complain. Especially if you want to get into knitting and you don't have a large budget. Because I've noticed there are very expensive sets of needles out there. Anywhere from, you know, $5 to a pair of knitting needles up to hundreds of dollars for a set. And I don't have that kind of money to spend on knitting needles. I was given a bunch, so I have a bunch, but I wanted to see how these knitted up. And so far, I'm pretty impressed with how these are working. Now, I'm just doing a short video on this just to see how it goes, but I will do the whole pattern on this video so you can see what it is, how it works, and how it knits up. Now, if you want to, I'm just going to keep doing this pattern through the whole pattern. So if you want to go, if you're following along and you want to go ahead and do it, go ahead. I will show you how to end it in a future video. If not, you want to just follow along. So you don't have a lot of time, you just want to knit a little bit a day. That's fine too. Okay. And you might be wondering, how is this going to be a headband when it's on straight needles? But it will be, I promise. So that is using Dollar Tree yarn. And I apologize, I was not thinking clearly that day I got this yarn apparently, because they're pink needles and pink thread. So I hope you can see them fine. If not, leave a comment and I can go ahead and do another color. If you prefer, I have quite a few of this Dollar Tree yarn, but that's what I'm going to work with unless you say otherwise. Now, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And when I reach 2,000 subscribers, I will be doing more videos and I will start giving away these patterns that I design for free off Ravelry. And you don't need a Ravelry account to get a free pattern. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I will be happy to answer any questions or comments or respond to anything. And I think that's it. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later. Bye!